All right, so I just filed some taxes in a local bar bathroom, and now I'm back actually at St. Mark's. I decided to keep filming because I forgot to mention one pretty big detail the last time that I was in St. Mark's. Hang on, I got a little loop that I gotta fix real quick, and we're good. So for those who are a fan of Led-Zeppelin, as I am one of them, the album artwork for the album Physical Graffiti is actually on this next block. Now that I think about it, it was a block away from Trash and Vaudeville now. So since we're here, I figured that I might as well still check out the front of that building, as I wanted to do that the last time I was in St. Mark's, but I totally forgot to mention that, and it just completely slipped my mind, even though I already knew it. And then I got back home and I was editing, I was like, oh, I forgot to include that. So I'm gonna go back there real quick. It's actually evidently on that same block I showed you where that bar, the East Village Social. Yep, just a day in the life. So the address was 98 and 96 St. Mark's, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 95. So 96 and 98 must be, here we go. Wow, it looks way different, but this is it. I believe this is, yeah, at 96 and 98 St. Mark's, between First Avenue and Avenue A. Here we are. These are the two buildings. It looks completely different, but it's also, I guess we didn't get the color. As soon as, I wish this car would leave so I can get a full spectrum of this building, but that one and that one. This here is the album cover for Physical Graffiti. Just gonna maybe go around the car. This is it. This is where it was shot. Huh. Imagine all the people. I've already been this way. I'm very hot. I need to get a drink somewhere, like a glass of water again. This is the penalties of, I don't really want to interact with that guy. He seems a little on the volatile side. Let's see if these guys will give me a glass of water. Hi, how are you? I'm just wondering if I can get a glass of ice water really quickly, if that's all right. Thank you very much. Hey, how are you? I'm looking for a glass of ice water really quickly. And also, I'm filming around the city with my GoPro. If you guys want me to film, that's cool. If not, I'll just put it aside, but I can't.
I'm good with that, man.
You are? Okay, cool. Very nice, very cool. How are you guys? Carl, nice to meet y'all. I'm just walking around the city with my GoPro and stuff, so I'm just like kind of showcasing New York a little bit and the underbellies of places that I've known for a while and stuff like that. And yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Tell me about the restaurant, if that's all right. Tell me about this place.
Okay, so I'm pretty new here, so yeah, it's good training. So Café Mogador, it's a Moroccan food style restaurant. It's 39 years old, so it's really really long, really old school restaurant, and busy place. Really good food, man. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you will find whatever you like.
Very cool.
Healthy food. And really good cocktails made by myself.
I'm gonna come back here for cocktails at some point. Make no mistake. Are you guys also aware that you're right across from the buildings that were used for Physical Graffiti album from Led Zeppelin, right?
Oh,
like,
is it? I am aware.
Yeah. So it is very cool. It's way different than the actual album cover. I was expecting it to be more of like a brownish or tan building. It's blue, you know. So
music video.
No kidding. As well.
petit logis, c'est le S,
Let's take this time to drink my water.
Mais non, j'étais là. Mais ouais, je suis deg.
Eunice, do you usually ceremony for Bailey needs to start at 5:30 or 6? Like, are you
Also noticing the music is very cool in here too.
just run back and ask Dorello. She wants to know.
Waiting on a Friend by the Rolling Stones was filmed on that same staircase.
Waiting on a Friend by the Rolling Stones was shot on that exact same staircase. That I did not know that.
Yeah.
That building is very famous then, I guess. Did they do that because they were inspired by by Led Zeppelin, or like why that building in particular? It's very interesting, you know?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
Sure. One thing is, like, I've been coming here since I was like 17, you know, that like I've been coming up and down these streets and it's changed so much, you know, and like I used to kind of work alongside the bar, the East Village Social. I don't know. I think it's still running because the sign is still up. Maybe I was there when it was like just closed for the moment, you know, and they were opening maybe later on that day.
So sorry.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I don't want to get in the way of work.
Oh, she texted her? Okay.
And you know, they were affiliated with Webster Hall, so that's why I was like, yeah. So it's just like, it's cool that you guys have been around and you know this area as I remember it, you know, from the before time in the long ago.
Have you not been to the East Village?
No, I go a lot, but I don't get to kind of go around the areas as I used to, because like, I mean, most of my friends used to live down here, so I got to kind of walk around the streets with them around here, and not as much anymore. I still go to around the venues a lot, especially like Allen Street, where all, you know, you have pianos and you have Arlene's and Mercury and all those places, so I'm still very connected in with those. But I mean, walking down this street for the first time, like really for the first time in a while, which was like 3 weeks ago, something like that, seeing that big graffiti sign saying RIP St. Mark's really hit me. Like, I was like, wow, that's the end of an era, and it's just like painted there as a mural just to be remembered by.
The book St. Mark's is Dead, you know?
I did not know that existed. St. Mark's is Dead is the name?
I haven't read it either, but I think the thesis of the book is basically every era talks about how St. Mark's is dead.
Really?
Everyone's like, oh, it's dead. And the 60s, oh, it's dead. And the 70s,
The legend
oh,
of
it's
St. Mark's started in ancient Greece when the ancient...
So it's like, that's kind of the...
That's a very funny and very interesting. I'm gonna have to read that book now. So every time that we think that it's gone, it just hasn't. We always think that something...
Yeah, it's on my list, especially I have this...
May I?
Yeah, I got it.
That is fucking cool.
But...
What's your name, man?
I'm Dan.
Carl, nice to meet you. Like, I'm just, again, like, that's, like, I appreciate that you appreciate it as much as I did from that point, you know, like, seriously, it's, I miss it, you know, it's like there's something dirty, something very gritty, growing up in New York and just going to places like this all the time, and now, like, it's, like, very fleshed out, like, very watered down, honestly, and so many smoke shops here, it's crazy, like, it's too many. I'm, you know, as an avid pothead, I'm concerned for the amount of smoke shops that are in the areas now, and like it's kind of made their way. Like I'm glad that Trash and Vaudeville's still here. I'm glad that Search and Destroy is still there. So at least there are remnants of, you know, of these places that were here for a long time since the 70s. So that's good at least, you know. All right, well, I'm gonna keep walking. It was a pleasure talking to you. Are you on social by any chance?
Yeah.
You seem like an interesting dude. I wanna hear stories from you. There you go. Go for it. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Leah.
Leah, I'm Carl. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Yeah, I'll definitely be back here. I'm listening to the music that you guys got in the back, and I'm like, yeah, this is a spot. I appreciate that. I will. Absolutely. Thank you very much, man. It's very lovely meeting you as well. And nice meeting you as well. Thank you very much. Take it easy, guys. Very lovely spot. 39 birthday, Meg. Americana food. Very chill. Yeah. It is a bit of a over-exaggeration, a stereotype of Americans being, or not like New Yorkers being like kind of rude, but they aren't, honestly. Like everyone that I've talked to today are happy to talk about, maybe because also I have a camera in their face, that could be it, but on top of that, these are the kind of conversations that I would find myself having even if I wasn't filming. But I guess there is a little extra interest to talk about this area. Actually, like, they were a good people to talk about this area with. Remember when I was doing that earlier at St. Mark's, and I couldn't really find anybody to talk to about what this area used to be like. And I think I learned more in that one little sit down having a glass of water than I did last week when I was looking. So, you know, that's the whole law of attraction or whatever. That, let's see if it's open. I need to see if it's open, because it looks like it isn't, but it should be opening. These guys aren't closed, are they?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I used to do stuff here, and they used to have an open mic night, and I used to do like lights. It doesn't, but it was a very, like, you know, little hidden gem of a bar restaurant that had like an open mic, and they were very affiliated with Webster Hall. So like it was an interesting little thing. This is like the cove of where all the Webster Hall people would go, you know, afterwards. So, but I don't know if it's open anymore. I hope they open soon again, because I miss it. And the food was so good. Like the burgers, forget about it. Where are you guys from?
Australia.
Australia. I'm from New York, born and raised.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I always have to ask, in case this New Zealand is a New Yorker, I can make that mistake.
Yeah.
But then I'm also reminded of the Flight of the Conchords episode. It was like, no, we're not Australians, we're New Zealanders. There's a difference. They're all like, where's the car? And we're all like, where's the car? Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been practicing. Okay, I have a little bit of acting on my. I'm even better with my Scottish accent. So,
Okay.
Guys, you have a wonderful day. All right. See you later. They all like, where's the car? I was not. Where's the car? How you doing? Good. Just exploring the area. Very lovely little pizza. Actually, this is a very fancy pizza shop. Actually.
Yes, it's John.
That's very lovely. Ooh, that is a beautiful furnace that you have back there. Can I get a shot of that? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. It's got wine. It's got wine, beer, pizza, frozen drinks over here. That is super cool. And then you have this beautiful little pizza oven right there with that furnace on the inside. That's super nice. What's your name, by the way?
Gente.
Carl, nice to meet you. Pleasure, nice to meet you too. Yeah, likewise, I'll be back. This is
Your beer.
what? I'll have a beer. Yeah. Oh my God. You shut it off. Why would I do that? It's too good. I have to. I'm filming around the city. There's a city explorer. Thank you very much. Salud.
Cheers.
Where are you from, by the way?
Albania.
Albania. Very nice. Born and raised New Yorker for here.
Nice, bro. What do you do? You have a YouTube channel?
I do, yeah. It's through a website called City Explorer. So if you look up cityexplorer.live, and then it's a big 3D globe, and then you zero in on New York, and that's me. So like, I'm sure there are some others that I might have gotten picked up since then, but it's a company. Yeah, I do. Carl Andre 17. I'm a small fry for that for right now, but I'm doing what you're doing.
We all are, brother.
Is this the 22?
Yes.
I have the 20 that I use with me because I still use SD cards. So at that, all right, you got it.
Follow this.
Yeah, that Carl Andre.
3 days on business, bro.
Oh, 3 days. This is a 3 days.
3 days. 3 weeks. It's brand new.
Mazel tov.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, here, one second. Let me add you back real quick. Yeah, so this place has been very new. I really like that this is like a really nice kind of like pizza, like an eatery place, I guess. You have fancy pizza, fancy wine, like artesian pizza. And I appreciate that more. Like, you see all the smoke shops that are on St. Mark's now? It's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Like, there's like, it used to be like all these little clothing shops and like these like restaurants in that area, and they all got shut down. And so I'm glad to see things like this kind of popping up again.
Thank you.
You got a menu you have like a takeaway menu that I can walk? Okay, but yeah, I'll take the card 100%. Here, I'll showcase the card real quick. This place is Crispiano, and they have wonderful prices for margarita pizzas and Italian spritzers. Wow, this is a great prices actually. All right, and here's their social. Can I zero in on that a little more? Is there a thing? Well, anyway, Crispiano. This is the place. If you're in New York, by all means, you gotta check this place out. It's quite a trip in here, honestly. And you're a very lovely man, dude. I appreciate you very much. Absolutely.
It's our pleasure. It's a hot day today.
It's so hot. I completely overdressed. I didn't expect it to be this hot. But you know, it makes me look cool. You know, that's what I always say. You know, it makes me hot, but it makes me cool.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, just a smidge. There are better Johnny Depp impersonators out there, but I'm definitely one of the best. No. Why is all the rum gone? Fuck. Oh, do you work here? Are you part of the owners? Like, what's your situation?
I work here.
Yeah, fair. Very cool. And like, have like some stuff like you're gonna have like an event going on outside, and that'll draw everyone in to get like pizzas and stuff like that. You know, like.
It's still early. It's Friday.
Oh sure. Oh no, it's very today's gonna be swamped. This is a popular night. This is gonna be crowded in a very short period of time. Yeah. Thursdays have always been the best nights for everything. For what I guess people like the idea of going out before the weekend. You know, I don't know what it is. Like I used to work with I used to book shows for a bunch of venues, and for whatever reason, Thursday was always the golden day.
I think it's the day before Friday. People are like waiting the whole week, so they get on the spirit and live it.
Sure. Oh yeah, definitely. It's like a pre-game before. It's a pre-game before the weekend.
Pre-game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yes. You like Roof of the Soul?
What?
The Roof of the Soul.
The roof?
Our music brother.
Oh yeah.
What are you into? Music? What do you like?
I mean, I come from the rock world, but I also love electronic as well, very much. I also used to be a club promoter very briefly, so I'm very open to most music kind of things, but I'm also kind of picky subtly that I obviously. But this is very, very chill, down-tempo house music, and I'm loving this is a chill volume. It's chill music. It complements the atmosphere, man. Who is this artist? Also, I was gonna ask. Just like. Rufus Du Sol. Here, one second. Let me get that on. Rufus Du Sol. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna add that to my like list on my Spotify Inner Bloom. There we go. That's chill. That's really chill. This is such good atmosphere, and plus also Peroni. You knew this is a beer, all right.
I saw you thirsty, bro.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm like sweating and I'm dripping everywhere. Trust me, I appreciate you very much. I need to sit down for a second. You guys heard it first. This place is fantastic. I'm gonna scrub down the menu just so you guys can see what they got here. Check back. Got your appetizers and stuff. These prices are great, actually. Like, these are very reasonable prices. Oh, look, Krusties. I haven't seen those in a long time, actually. I don't want to point my camera at them, but at the end of the day, like, the old, like, the travelers, so to speak. I haven't seen them around St. Mark's in a while, and I was actually looking for them, like, last week. The kind that, the backpacks, and they're still back around. Yeah, cool. They've been gone for a while, I guess. Oh yeah, that's COVID changed the whole game.
The entire game.
But in a way, it also hit the reset button for a lot of people, and then new businesses can kind of pop up.
Oh yeah.
So like,
actually, that's true.
It's like when the dinosaurs went extinct because of the meteorite. This is the metaphorical meteorite for
You're absolutely right.
before 2020. Now the world is anew, and evolution is once more. Oh, that was such a good beer. That really hit the spot. Peroni. That. My friend, you are a wonderful human being. I will be back here, all right? Take it easy, all right? See you later, man. Let me push that in for you. See you later. And you heard it first, people. This is Crispiano Pizza, located at the corner of Avenue A and First Avenue on 8th Street, but it is closer to Avenue A. And that guy was super awesome. Wow, I feel that was a cold beer. That was a very cold beer. Where the frig is my friend? He said he was supposed to meet me down. Oh, I think he messaged me. Hang on.
I mean, baseline is 100. That's what we bought.
Pick up, motherfucker. Bruh. Bruh.
No, esta señora es más fácil de cuando...
Alright, he's not picking up, but he should be calling back. Nice little cafes. I'm just waiting for my friend to call me because he just got back to the hotel that he's staying in. The Shape of Lies. Actually, it's a cool name. Very cool name, actually. Ruffian Wine Bar. Tattoo shop. We're on the same block, by the way, as Trash and Vaudeville. We're just kind of walking back there again. Am I smudged? Hang on. Bruh, where are you? Well, I'm gonna start making my way to the Q train, I guess, because that's where I need to go to get transferred back up to where I need to go to possibly meet up with my friend, although he said he was gonna meet me down here. So I don't know what we're having. Excuse me. Still trying to figure out what the plan is there. That was really cool of that guy to spot me on a beer. And it wasn't just any beer, it was a Peroni. That Peroni was delicious and it was cold. And I am very thoroughly, my thirst has been thoroughly quenched. I don't condone drinking to quench your thirst, but when you're thirsty and you have an ice cold beer, it's one of those little things that, I don't know, there's something about it. It really hits you in the right way. So I thank you to that restaurant and to that guy definitely go eat there if you have a chance to make it down to this part of the city. Tokyo 7. Oh, is this a beer shop? Oh, I haven't been here in a long time. I know exactly where we are. Yeah, I'll look later. I'm hot. Sweaty. See if my phone got back to me. Not yet. I'm sorry, man. Learned a lot about this area actually today, more than the last time that I was here. It was very interesting. Oh, we're right near this building. This is a church that I guess that they're demolishing. And I have the strongest urge to take my drone and to fly it around this thing. Obviously you can't do that. I believe I see those cameras right there. But if there's any place that I want to hop, oh my God. Oh no, those aren't cameras. You know what? I could probably totally do it, but I'm not going to. How unbelievably cool is that? Maybe I can fit my hand through, get a better shot. God, I want to explore around there so badly. Let me pull this through again. Oh, I am now caught in between. I went down the wrong hole. That's what she said. Okay. The inner voice in my head is telling me not to do it, but the devil on my left shoulder is not really caring. Oh. There's literally a place where we can go in. It's crazy, isn't it? This building.
Oh, yeah.
Have you not seen the other side? Come with me. This is the shot that you want. And I gotta be honest, I'm extremely tempted.
Impressive.
I'm extremely tempted. You wanna keep a lookout for me real quick? I'm gonna try walking.
You're gonna try?
I'm gonna try going through.
And you want me to?
No. Do you wanna keep a lookout for me saying, hey, watch out? I'm about to slide through. If you don't mind looking out for me.
Okay.
You gotta keep a lookout because I'm obviously...
If someone...
Can I sit through? I couldn't help myself. Obviously, if you want to take the picture. I'm not supposed to be here at all. but one more walk through. Okay, enough being ballsy for right now. This is a deconstructed church. I have no idea how long this church has actually been there. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here now. God, I'm a fucking ballsy ass guy sometimes. What's your name?
Julia.
Carl, nice to meet you, Julia.
Nice to meet you too.
So what kind of camera do you have? Fuji. Is it a film camera? Film or is it digital?
Digital.
I have my camera here as well. But how long have you been doing photography?
Oh,
Forever?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, but maybe not forever. But
Yeah.
do you have a social by any chance? Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, it's impressive actually.
Very.
I never thought it's
I mean, I was feeling particularly naughty just now, so I'm glad you helped me fulfill my dreams. Every time I come through this area, I always look at that. I'm like, I want to go there so badly. You literally just helped me you helped me complete my dream here. So I appreciate that. Oh my God, look at that sunset. Come over here, you'll see what I'm seeing actually over here. I mean, I'm noticing it out of the glare.
Yeah.
I just like the way that it's hitting the decomposed church. There's something so beautiful about that. Look at that. Yeah, like right here. You see where my camera is? Right on this section, there's like a little spot where the sun is patched right through to where the steeple is. That's something to take note of. All right, Julia, you're amazing. Where are you from, by the way?
Ukraine.
Oh, fair enough. I appreciate it very much. A lot of Ukrainian friends, actually, so I hear that. And what are your thoughts on everything that's going on, I guess, if I have to ask?
It's horrible.
Of course, you know, like
Humanity, what's going on with it.
Putin's an asshole, an idiot, and everything in between, honestly.
I
And
never hate anyone, but those feelings that are going on inside me, like you literally say I hate Russians, and you don't want to say it. So,
no, of course. And I think that a lot of Russians don't agree with, like, they have no say, because now the government's in this iron curtain now again, you know, and like Putin he's become the new dictator of the 21st century who's causing mayhem around the world, honestly, and it's
tragedy of society that with humanity to
absolutely
get
so.
to the level to kill each other.
No, listen, you have my utmost support on that end for that. I hope that, you know, your family is well, you know, and everything. And you are a lovely human being. So it was wonderful to meet you. And thank you for fulfilling my naughty urges for that. Absolutely. Carl, nice to meet you. See you later, right? You too. Take care. Wow, I got to fulfill a dream of mine today. Oops, sorry. See, I don't want to make a habit of too much doing that, but I gotta be honest, it's fucking fun. It's very fun to go around to places that you're not really supposed to, but you're also not causing any problems, so you're just sneaky, you know. I'm just gonna call them the sneaky times. So every time I say the word sneaky, you know what I'm referring to. Just a bit of exploration. Yeah, I'm really glad that I turned the camera back on, because I wouldn't have had that opportunity just now. Baby's first fart jokes. They're growing up so fast. Standing Bar, great beer and sports, home of college sports, NFL, NBA, and NHL packages. Let's go Mets. Something tells me that they are a Mets fan. feel like I had to wipe this down just in case if it was getting blurry or not. It's very sunny, so sometimes it's hard to see the monitor. We're sort of entering, well, again, St. Mark's, but this is also kind of around the new school. So, entering that territory, and we're kind of close to 14th Street area. So we're kind of heading back towards Union Square, which we already visited. So, I'm really, really glad that I got a chance to do that just now. Because again, like every time I pass that area, I've always had the strongest itch to do what I just did, and now I just did it. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Oh, there's that. Just sort of heading back towards Astor Place, and that's where the big cube was that I was talking about earlier. I saw a TikTok recently of a guy who was living in the cube, actually, and I was shocked to see that, and I'm not really sure when he was there or when he filmed that, or if he's even still there. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna knock on the cube to see if anybody's living in there. I don't think they are. That was a very bizarre situation where this guy claimed that he was living in that cube, and he had this whole little studio like apartment. I mean studio, I mean smaller than the smallest trailer park, even trailer, you know, but it was still a studio nonetheless. And here is the RIP St. Mark's. I can't help but be reminded of what that guy said at that restaurant about how St. Mark's for decades has been said that it's dead. So that's really funny that multiple generations have said that about St. Mark's, which makes RIP St. Mark's a little comical, but like not comical because I do remember it being differently when I was in high school. And it's definitely, in my opinion, watered down and now a weird smoke shop in the Central Place area. And look at these scaffolding that are clearly never coming down. As a side note, the old kind of worser looking scaffolding was at least fun to play on when you were a kid because you had all like the bars crossing and stuff like that. And these ones don't have that. That's disappointing. Well, here's the cube again, and I'm really curious if that's still a thing. Another example of how this city is now trash. No more spinny. Someone has the same discrepancies as I do about this thing not spinning, and they graffitied it. And I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a graffiti that I agree with more. Another example of how this city is now trash. No more spinning cube. And someone said it, I'm glad they did, because this thing used to spin and you used to be able to turn the dimensions. You know, back in the day, this cube used to spin, and whenever you spin it, you would change your interdimensional reality. You know, like once you spin it all the way around, you are no longer in the same world that you once were in, or so you think, because reality is just receptors that we understand to be our sight, our taste, our smell. And yet we don't understand the physical altercations we're doing to the universe when we spin that one cube. That is the cube of life, my friend.
Spin the wheel so that we get people here.
They want to trap us into this reality. If you can get it to spin, you'll be successful.
I see what you need.
I used to work for HRC and for ACLU and all the stuff, so I appreciate what you guys are doing very much. Good luck with that. Spread out.
Oh yeah, we
back up straight.
Oh, no, we got like 3 minutes.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, you understand. Do you guys have a? Do you guys have like a quota that you have to meet for the?
8 a week.
What?
8 a week.
8. And
First?
what?
You want to be my first shadow?
I appreciate it, but I'm also a poor, starving artist, so to speak. You know, I understand the game. Trust me, I get it. Anyway, guys, best of luck to all of you. All right, take it easy. Bye. All right. I love just farting around with people. It's good times. The guy doing his bit there. Did we walk down this way yet? We didn't. We are close to Bowery Electric and an old venue that I could tell you a long story about. In fact, I actually made a documentary out of this space. So before we actually go back to outside this area, I'm gonna take a walk down there because this area, this one particular place meant a lot to me for a pretty extended period of time, and then it closed down and is now a different place. So I actually, like I said, I made a documentary about this place for school, and I think it came out pretty well. I'm actually going to submit it to some festivals, maybe, or some student festivals anyway. It's obviously not professional, but I think I have a good story and a linear. You know, I like the pacing of it, I guess. So we're heading towards what used to be called the Yippie Cafe, and that was a pretty stapled little hidden gem of New York for definitely since the 70s, since around the time that Trash and Vaudeville was around. And this is where the famous Blue Man Group is. So if you ever want to see the Blue Man Group, it's right near St. Mark's. Yeah, I think I have 18 more minutes before I hit the hour mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that place out real quick. So the VIP Cafe, when I was there, used to be a vegan cafe at the top and a little venue at the bottom. The venue was maybe able to hold 150 people. It was actually pretty big for what it was. It's a boxing place now, actually, and at one point it was actually featured in a show called Billions that I probably brought up before, and I recognized it immediately because of the particular walls in the back, but I also have slight degrees of resentment seeing it as a boxing club because of the fact that it was a home base for me for quite a few years, where I started filming bands and where I started doing projection mapping. I was really it's where I kind of found my footing in live music, was at this place. So there's a special place in my heart for this place that used to be. So obviously I feel some particular feelings towards that. And actually it's kind of convenient that we travel down here because I can actually get to the west side a little easier just by going through that way. and that's near Christopher Street and Union Square, that's near Christopher Street and Washington Square Park, which we haven't gone to yet, actually. We have not explored NYU territory. We kind of have a little bit, but not much. So I think that we should do that at some point soon. I mean, we could technically do it today, but again, I'm waiting to hear from my friend who still hasn't hit me back yet. He texted me, but now I'm trying to figure out where he is. So look at that, there's another one wheel. The people riding the one wheels seem like they handle themselves pretty well on it. But again, like, let's say you're running like on a street and you have to stop suddenly. Like, I feel a lot more comfortable stopping on a dime with my scooter than I feel like I would on a one wheel. But then again, I've never driven a one wheel, so I don't know its like balancing situation. Street's a little crowded. Honey brains. I don't know if you can tell, but I've let my hair down like some Pantene Pro-V commercial. I'd wear my hair down more, but my fluffy Scottish hair is very fluffy. Oh, these have cobblestone streets. Awesome. I forgot about that. No way to cross the street. Oh, I can cross the street. Okay, it's 6:05. Where the hell are you? You look familiar. I feel you. He looked very familiar, but I couldn't figure out who that was. Okay, so we're still walking. We're continuing. And this is the block. We're right near Bleecker Station off the BDFM6 line. So if you take either of those, you can end up here. So this is the block that I used to waltz down with my colleagues not 10 years ago. This was a bit of a haven for us. And we're about to approach, I forgot what it's called now, but I think the last time that I went in there, I went in with my camera. The guy was cool. The guy that worked there allowed me to kind of walk through memory lane. So maybe if I'm lucky, he can do that again. Let's see, let's find out. I believe all those people standing on the corner are actually right outside of the boxing club. So, looks like something was happening there, something like that. Something's happening over here, and it's happening right outside the former venue. So what's going on here? Let's find out. Hey, what's going on over here? What are you guys up to?
Adidas Run Club.
Uh-huh.
So we're having an event for the Adidas Run Club tonight.
Oh, cool.
With Overthrow Boxing.
Okay, so you guys are affiliated with Overthrow Boxing.
No, we
Cool.
partner for this event tonight.
Just for this event tonight. So they're sponsoring here, or you guys are sponsoring them?
There's no sponsor.
Oh.
It's a community event.
Interesting, very cool. So everyone here actually is a part of Overthrow then?
No,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
the Run Club. Mostly the Run Club.
Interesting. All right, thank you very much, perfect. Okay, so these guys are not affiliated, but kind of are at the same time. Well, this is the space, so welcome to it. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of insert ourselves here a little bit. And how's it going, man? Very good. Used to work here in the before time.
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
Oh yeah, you were the one that showed me around for that, actually. Yeah.
What are you filming now?
Right now, well, this is actually just for a company in London that I'm working for, kind of filming around the city. And I was just talking about the space actually a little bit, and especially wanted to showcase like the wall over there particularly. I don't know if
You can't film right now back there.
yeah, everyone's using it. Can I go downstairs a little bit? There's a class going on.
It's a business down there.
Oh no, I understand. Yeah, very much. You know. Well, yeah, I mean, I might come back a different day actually when it's quieter, just to kind of showcase. Just to give a recap, there used to be a little cafe bar right here. There was a stairwell down behind where the stage is, and I used to work actually on a staircase going down this way, and that's where I would set up my projector. There's actually a big stage area that we used to use, literally right under here. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Take it easy, all right? Yeah. Like I said, he's a cool dude. So, funny story about this little area down here. So there's like this hidden little shack that's right underneath this port right here. And I've heard so many ghost stories about working after hours here and stuff like that.
Tell me, I want to know.
What? I mean, I used to work here back when it was something...
The Cafe?
Oh yeah, so you know about this place.
I have the gym.
What?
I have the gym.
Yeah, fair enough. Though I can't help but have some slight resentment out of what has become over what it used to be for 50 years, you know, so...
What's your name?
Carl.
Carl what?
What? Andre.
Okay.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm friends with Alice.
What?
I'm good friends with Alice.
Alice from the Yippee?
Yeah.
Oh wait, the owner of the whole.
That was Dana.
What?
That was Dana, but I'm friends with
Oh,
Alice.
Dana. Fair enough. I knew some of the people that were running mostly the bar. I forgot the guy's name with he had really wavy, long hair. The older gentleman. Also, a woman named Megan that used to also work here too. Yeah, she's the main one who ran the building, and I know that there was a whole situation that happened with the you know. Yeah, but. Well, you know, in the long ago, in the before time, no one here knows the history of this place. I made a documentary about this place. You know the history.
Better than you.
Fair enough. Hey, listen, I remember the 40s, okay? You know, no, but
about ghosts.
I mean, just I have a bunch of stories that I heard about this place being super haunted in the basement after hours, and because I had a friend who used to work here almost every day, and he used to also sleep over at my house almost every day, and he used to sleep on the couch here sometimes, and so between him and this other woman that used to work here, and there's a little shack literally right underneath this area. They might have torn it down at this point, honestly. I don't really know what that.
It's under the.
Yeah, it's under this area. Sure. So you know the little back room that I'm talking. So I heard stories about things getting moved and footsteps and all and at one point I guess there was 2 people in the building, and they were in the far end corner, and then all of a sudden the stairs in the far back were making some serious creaking noises, like someone was coming down it. No one was there. So that's just little nuances like that you kind of you don't forget about, I guess. And I miss this place a lot, and I miss the after parties that used to come here. Did you ever?
I knew about those.
You knew about the after parties? Oh yeah. Well, once upon a dream, the Yippee Cafe, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Made a documentary.
I made a small documentary on it. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special, but it definitely showcases.
Is it online?
It is online, but I don't know if I made it public or not. Let me double check on that. Hang on. It's a 12-minute student film documentary, but I was a part of the whole thing, and I was friends with all the people that were running it around the time. So let me see if I can find it. It's called The Fan. The Fan by Carl Andre. That's me, right? Oh wait, let me see if I can. No, that's not it. That's for the fan curl on. If you look at the fan and see a picture of see like a fan sequence, that definitely would be it. Here, let me see if it comes up on
Well, you
this.
know what the magic is? Because the place might be haunted, right?
Oh,
There's
sure.
been a lot.
It's been around since the 1800s before that, you know, so with
But
that.
you have to be able to make friends with the ghosts.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
have to be able to shift the energy.
Well, shifting it and living with it and them allowing you to be there, you know, those are definitely the things. Oh yeah, I don't think I have it public. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's add each other on social. I'll give you the link.
Sure,
to that,
let's
all right?
do that. Let's do that.
All right, hang on. See? Yeah, I'm on Instagram. That good old stuff. Good old Instagram. I am trying to submit that to some student film festivals also. So
You're a filmmaker?
I am, yeah. I'm a film student and I do photography as well. Here, that's me. Shoot me a message. The Fan by Carl Andre. I'm gonna send him the link because I didn't have it like publicly listed.
Send them the link. I'd like.
Yes, please. Like, I'd be happy to show anybody who's interested in learning about what this place was and why I'm here. And I'm like, you know. But that guy's cool. The guy who actually, the front guy, I've spoken with him before.
Just so you know, Alice was here 3 weeks ago and stayed on the couch upstairs.
Oh, fair enough. All right, enough. Dude, it was awesome talking to you guys. You guys stay up, all right? I'll send you guys a link. Just send me a request, all right? Take it easy. Finally, I get to speak to people who actually know of memories past here. Dope. Oh, he's like an artist. That's cool. I'm not surprised. This whole area is very, very prone for artistry. So that's the Yippee Cafe. Maybe I'll come back at a later time and I'll do a tour. He said it was cool for me to do that, so I will. But not just yet. We're gonna go check out Bowery Electric really quickly. We're almost at the 3-hour mark now, actually, so that's fine. I really do love cobblestone streets very much. I wish that New York had more cobblestone streets, but that's okay. You work with what you got. And here's Bowery Electric. Wow, it's super covered up right now because of scaffolding. It's funny that the scaffolding is only over that one building, but it doesn't stop it from being a pretty awesome venue. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe check it out to see if it's cool, if I can go downstairs for a second, showcase the venue a little bit. I mean, it's open. Hey, hello. How are you? I'm just wandering around the city with my GoPro showcasing New York for a company in London, and I also booked a bunch of bands here and have shot and filmed people here, so I just wanted to kind of come in, say hi, and check the place out if it's cool, actually.
Yeah, for sure. Can I just see your guys?
You got it, yeah. Just turned 12 last week.
Oh, damn.
I know.
Can't let you in.
No, it's opposite day, so it's not 12, it's 21.
You know what?
See?
You're right. I
See?
didn't think about that.
See?
Brilliant.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there a band playing right now?
Not yet. We have,
Are they rehearsing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Doing sound check and stuff. But,
Mind if I check out the map or something like that? And
yeah, until we open up.
yeah, of course. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Eritz.
Carl. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Yeah. How are you? Good. I don't know if you remember me. I think I kind of recall your face a little bit. I come around here with a bunch of the bands and stuff like that that kind of play here in the map room or downstairs, and like I film and I do a bunch of shit like that. I'm walking around with my GoPro and I kind of wanted to showcase this place a little bit, so
Go for it.
I'm here. And the margarita machine. I love that margarita machine. It's my best friend. So in the back room here they actually have, oh, they moved the stage. That's interesting. Very cool. So they actually moved everything around. The stage used to be directly towards the back, and they moved it to the right here, which is pretty cool. Is it cool if I go downstairs just back and forth and then come right back up? I'm not like...
I know, I can't.
I understand.
If I had the power to, absolutely.
Who has the power to?
My manager.
Hello, hello. Oh, wait, what's your name?
Her name?
Yeah.
Diane.
I think I know Diane, actually. Hey, Diane, how are you? I'm Carl. I don't know if you remember me. I've booked a few shows here, like, for a couple of years, actually, and I've been working with a bunch of bands, including Amira B and Jeremy Carroll. I don't know if you remember those names at all. Anyway, I'm filming around New York, and I wanted to showcase this place because I was in the neighborhood.
You came at a good night.
I did. Is it cool if I kind of pop downstairs for a second? Kind of just
right now because I have a rehearsal going on.
No problem, of course.
But after Jesse's finished with the rehearsal, we have 15.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk around. I'll be back. Thank you so much, Diane.
Welcome.
All right, I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Should I stick around because, you know, I want to show you guys the venue. She's cool. I've been in contact with her. I think that she would remember me if I put a little more effort into that, but that's okay. Ooh, what's going on here? Huh. So someone's getting in trouble. I think I need to stop in for a glass of water again because I'm very, very thirsty. Hey guys, is it cool if I stop in for a glass of ice water actually?
Just in the front.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, yeah. I'm very thirsty. And this is actually a very nice, ooh, I love the lighting here. And the back, I will totally come back here. Whoa, this is a super awesome place. Look at the meat hanging on the walls. It's very classy. How are you doing, guys? If I get a glass of ice water, that's all right? Thank you so much. It's so hot outside. What? Oh, can I put it down? I can't stop filming. I'm walking around the city with it, so I can't. I can just film the floor. So fair enough. Fair enough.
They don't allow filming here, that's why.
Huh?
They don't allow filming at the...
Oh, fair enough. I mean, it's a very beautiful spot.
Beautiful spot, yeah, they don't do that otherwise.
Why don't they allow filming? It's out of curiosity. It's beautiful. It's tempting to not film here, you know. Thank you so much.
They don't allow. It's a hotel. So.
Nice. I've had one more glass of this. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I love the atmosphere here a lot. I would like to come back here and have some dinner at some point. You guys have a card by chance? No card?
Take this one.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Sounds good. Thank you so much. This is the spot. All right. It's a nice card too. Actually, I'm gonna preserve this. Preserve this card in my bag. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day, all right? You too. See you later. Okay. One quick scope around the bar, and okay. I'm glad that none of these places were like, oh, you gotta be a customer for water, because that would be super messed up. So I'm glad that's not a thing. Why hasn't my friend not hit me back yet? Okay, well, we are now going back towards St. Mark's once more because we went downtown. Now we're going back up. We're actually past the hour mark again, but you know what, that's okay. I'll just extend this to when I get to the subway. So, no problem. Definitely a beautiful day, but I think I've had my fill of the sun. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way back now. Oh, interesting. So I have my friend who's in a band. I went on a tour with him for a solid month, and we were actually in a van about this exact size, about 30 days going across the country, and it was on that tour where I got these boots. So that was cool. That was a fun experience, and I had that right before COVID hit. So glad I had that opportunity, and I would totally do it again in a heartbeat. All he has to do is just say the word. Honestly, just drop everything, just go on a tour again. Really, it's an experience that that has to be had. And all these city bikes. Should I go? Should I take it? I'll sort of take it uptown if I want. He's looking for an electric bike too, and I think he stopped to see if that electric bike was working, but it was being charged, and I saw that too. So I don't know anything about this statue. Anno Domini, MDCCCXCVII. I actually don't know what that Roman numeral is at all. Erected by the citizens of New York in Creteville Remembrance, Crate FVL Remembrance. Peter Cooper, founder, spelled with a V, of the Cooper Union with a V, for the advancement of science and art. Anno Domini, MDCCCXCVII. I don't know anything about this spot, but that's cool. I'm glad I walked through it. Okay, so we're gonna make our way back towards, I guess we can make our way back towards the red line. What the fuck is your problem, bitch? I shouldn't say stuff like that. Here I am, once again. I'm back in St. Mark's. Alright, we're gonna make our way towards, I guess, Union Square. So I don't really want to walk all the way to 7th and 8th Avenue right now. Been walking around for a little while now, so I'm getting a little windy.
The millennials just lost 60,000 extra people this year over any other year recorded. 60,000 extra people dropped dead of heart attacks, strokes, myocarditis, swelling of the heart, all kinds of neurological disorders. Is that being reported in the New York Times? I wonder why not.
I'm sorry right now. But he's not wrong about that. At first I thought he was tweaking, but then I realized he's a fanatic. But you know, gotta ask yourself, how can a full-grown adult with a rational state of mind mold themselves around thinking certain things? And there has to be some form of valid truth that he understands about society, that he perceives in a certain way. Now granted, the neurological disorders, that one hit me a little bit, because I've been thinking about that a lot recently, about what the modern world is doing to our brains. And I'm noticing it's, you know, it's harder to retain the attention for not only my peers, but for myself. Like, I'm multitasking almost every hour of the day. That's one thing that I like about these walks, is that I can center my mind around one thing. I feel like that's probably building some neurological pathways that are healthier. And that's one thing that I like about doing this. I could get on here, but I still have I could still walk a little bit. So I might. Once again, this is the street that I was talking about earlier, that had the footage from the late 1800s, early 1900s. So we're back here again. I actually can't wait to go back and see the footage that I got from going to that restricted area. I'll walk this way, so I have to anyway. tired. And again, I've been walking around again in these shoes. As much as I love them, they're not really the best walking situation. There's that church one more time. Still have to figure out how old that church actually is. I keep spitting because I'm a smoker. Not a very pleasant sound, but you wouldn't be a real New Yorker if you didn't spit. That's being very real there. Metropolis Vintage Clothing. I don't know about this place either. This must be new. Interesting. They close early. Remember where I ate here? I don't know if you can see it in the distance, but there is the Empire State Building. I have a feeling my friend passed out. He did just literally come from England, so he must be pretty jet lagged. Yeah, I'm pretty knackered, I'm not gonna lie. I've been walking around for a while now. I can enter in these subways, but I prefer to enter the one across the street. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I need to get back. I'll sign off at 42nd Street. The R is coming, so we're gonna take the R. Sorry, after you. Yeah, it should only be 2 stops. Right across is the local. But we're on the express. for the art train. I was wondering if they were going to miss each other. I have a feeling that both the conductors are racing. I would totally have races with other conductors if I worked in the MTA. Was a very fun, very successful little walk. So I will be back, and I wish you all a very wonderful week and weekend. Y'all take care. Later.